One of the things we do with the E3 Ranch Foundation is bring veterans out here for deer hunts, turkey hunts, shooting competitions. RealTruck approached us and just asked how they could help out. So we put our heads together and decided it would be really cool if we could do a truck build for one of the veterans that we've had out here. We know Zach's gonna love the finished product, but we had to make him sweat a little bit first.
Hey.
I saw that video. It looks like it blew a freaking head gasket or something. I don't know how the heck it would do that.
I mean, look at this thing. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not really a Jeep person, but that's not really a Jeep, is it? It's a real truck.
And the next thing you know, I realize as it gets kind of close that that might be my Jeep.
Are you shaking right now?
Yeah, I'm shaking.
So for about the last 7 years, one of the things we do with the E3 Ranch Foundation is bring veterans out here for deer hunts, turkey hunts, shooting competitions, really any excuse to have them out. And over those 7 years, had some incredible guys out here that we've developed relationships with. The Buck Commander crew will come out, help, guide, just come in kind of as support staff and serve these veterans that we bring in.
I've been thinking all week how to put this into words. This is just a cherry on top. In the end, if I kill the deer or not, I've had the greatest week with the greatest people. I don't want to leave. I'm so glad that we all got to get good bucks. Just have a great time, great fellowship, and just a great message all week. Just spend time with the ones who you love and spread Jesus to the ones that need it.
Amen, buddy.
Oh. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Had to do it.
I know.
Had to do it.
Man.
So one of our rifle hunts with the foundation, we had a helicopter pilot named Zach come out and just really got to know him over the course of a few days and just have become really good friends.
I started my Army career about 14 years ago, back at the 82nd at Fort Campbell. A couple years ago, one of my best friends that I ended up working with in the current unit that I'm in was C.D. Foster.
We're about ready to go kick a little tail, so if you got any more questions, we need to speed this up.
I had been a big hunter my whole life, huge fan of Buck Commander, as well as the E3 Ranch, knew it from there, and C.D. came to me and told me he was going on a veteran hunt. Started explaining where it was, southeast Kansas, and I asked him, is that the E3? And he said, yeah, I think so. Is that what it is? And I was like, no way. I couldn't believe he was going there.
3 years ago was my first hunt. We got on a bird, we walked up to it after it got crushed, and it was a teeny tiny Jake. So now this is a recovery hunt, and I'm lucky enough to have my boy here with me. Let's go.
We've got our decoy set up right here, rigged with explosives. To use the word creeping with CD would be the wrong term. Oh, he's coming in. Oh yeah. Oh man, if this was a turkey, this thing would be in another county by now.
I don't see him. I should have friggin' known it. Let me go make sure he's dead. Attaboy, CD! That's what happens when you go toe-to-toe with CD. You lose your head, man.
Matter of fact, I knew about the E3 for so long that the first date that Sam and I ever went on, wow, over about 12 years ago, I was actually wearing an E3 hat.
After watching his hunt, it makes sense why he's a pilot.
Yes. Yes. I can't believe I missed the first time.
You just had to give him a warning shot.
Dude, shooting out of a tree stand with a rifle. It's tough, dude.
You would not know that Zach was the caliber of pilot or was in the organization that he is from talking to him. He's one of the more humble, unassuming guys.
Where's he at? Hey. Yeah, dude. Got this. Way to go. Way to go.
It just kind of has a vibe about him that you just want to be around that dude. Meanwhile, on the Buck Commander side, we've got this partnership with RealTruck.
And we got a Fab 4 bumper with a rugged ridge winch on it.
Who does everything from lift kits, bumpers, truck bed covers.
Hello.
There we go again.
Wheels, tires, interior stuff, basically any accessory you could want on a truck, these guys do it. They've built trucks for Luke.
Love the truck, looks great.
Tombo.
Dude, you freaking nailed it, man. You guys are awesome. I mean, it was decent before, but daggum, dude.
Willie.
Unbelievable. That dang look like the same truck. Whoa.
Jace Robertson. And even surprised me with one.
Oh, well played. Where's this been? So it came with the truck, actually. Is this my truck?
So RealTruck approached us on the foundation side and just asked how they could help out. So we put our heads together and decided it would be really cool if we could do a truck build for one of the veterans that we've had out here. So we started thinking, who could we surprise with this? And one name came to mind. So we reached out to Zach's wife, Sam, and started scheming. So it turns out that Zach had just bought this stock Jeep Gladiator. Still had roll-up windows. He had already started to work on it a little bit, but we could tell he needed some help.
All right, we just dropped off Zach, and we've got a couple pranks we're gonna do to his Jeep today. We've got a fog machine and a wrecker, and I really don't think he's gonna be able to figure it out. He's not that hard to fool.
Ooh, it smells.
All right, what are we doing here today?
We are pranking my dad.
So the plan is that when Zach goes out of town, make it look like there was some catastrophic incident with the Jeep to where we could haul it off and get a few days to get this job done.
The real story about the truck is Zach hasn't really been able to keep a vehicle along, and he knew there was no way I was gonna let him do a lot of stuff to this truck. And so he got a very bare bones Jeep Gladiator. It still has roll-up windows. He's gonna be floored when he figures this out because it's all the things that he's ever wanted done to his truck that I've never let him do. So he's gonna be really excited. Oh man, I don't know what happened. I literally was just backing up your Jeep, Zach, started smoking, and I just turned it off, got out of the Jeep, and this is what it looks like. I know what you're gonna say, that I did something. I don't know what to say.
And Sam did a phenomenal job selling it.
Dispatcher calls me out of the blue. We're having training in Oak Grove, Kentucky. This team called us and said, hey, can you come over and tow this pilot's vehicle off? And he's going to think that it had a engine failure, catastrophe, whatever. His spouse was driving the vehicle at the time. We're all about that. So being that I'm with the Black Hawk family anyway as a crew chief, as soon as I heard it was a pilot, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. My background in the military began in 1992, graduated from high school, entered the Army. I wanted to be a diesel mechanic because my whole life has revolved around trucks. Recruiter said, absolutely not, you're gonna be a Black Hawk crew chief. Did not know what a Black Hawk was, never saw one. After graduation from the maintenance section, I transferred over to the 101st Airborne. I was with 9th, the 101st. I was with the Black Widows, the Eagle Strike Battalion. And then in 96, we had a mishap. Shout out to Frank Ruiz. You won't be forgotten. He was a great pilot. And our anniversary was June 18th, so our anniversary was a couple of days ago. I think it was 28 years ago that happened. I'm honored to be here with you guys to help out a Black Hawk pilot, his wife, their children, to do something special. I think it's great what you guys are doing. So that's what it's all about, is helping others and doing extraordinary things that aren't normally done, and you don't normally see it done daily. Zach, sorry, I know this is stressful, but I think this is gonna be a win in the end. A big W for you. So congratulations.
Hey.
I saw that video. It looks like it blew a freaking head gasket or something. I don't know how the heck it would do that with you. Did you started it in the driveway and just backed it up? That's all you did?
Yeah, I mean, I started it and I had come back inside for a minute and it was sitting out there for a second because I came back in here to get the kids out the door.
Is there oil on the ground or anything?
I mean, I didn't notice any. I called the dealership and they were like, your truck's under warranty. Let us just come pick it up and we'll look at it on Monday because they probably are busy over the weekend. I don't know, or it's obviously last minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, you don't gotta be sorry. I guess it's not your fault. That's really freaking weird. I don't know why it would just, that's kind of disappointing. I don't even understand that.
Okay guys, we're down here at Rocky's Tuff Trucks. My name's Rocky. We're gonna be installing a bunch of cool parts for Zach. The guys at Buck Commander went and stole his Jeep, and the guys at RealTruck have hooked us up with a bunch of cool parts. We got power steps from Go Rhino bumpers, front and rear. We got Nitto Ridge Grappler tires to go on it. We got a super lift kit to make the tires fit. And we're coming back, we're gonna have a really cool winch with the synthetic rope option. Some cool lights, new fender flares, new rugged ridge lights for the rear. And then we're gonna go over here to this, I don't know what this thing is. It's like a hot box to cook your dog in, I guess. But anyways, we're gonna take that off and we're gonna put a really cool new top from ARE with windows and ventilation so his dog can ride in comfort. All right guys, we got all this stuff ready. Let's just get all this stuff back in the box because we had it all out pretty for this film. Let's put it on the truck now. Let's go.
It's pretty hot in there.
Poor dog.
Yeah, if I had some windows, I'd see what I'm doing in here. It's hot. It's like an oven.
You find his dog in there yet?
No.
Ready? Over by the hole. Set it down right there. Chad's gonna go ahead and take the wheels and tires off. We're gonna get it started on the lift and the wheels and the tires and start tearing everything down. So we kind of got into Jeeps in 2007 when the JKs hit the market. The Jeep dealership come to us and said, hey, can you figure out how to lift one of these new Jeep JKs? And that's kind of how we got into it. We opened this shop in 2006 and the Jeep JK was falling right behind us opening. So we built a lot of Jeeps one week and it might be a lot of trucks the next week, but we do get to build a lot of Jeeps, a lot of different ways for customers. And it's a lot of fun because we get to change them up however they want to build it. Go that way. So a few months ago, my rep from RealTruck, Chris Morrison, came to me and was asking me about building a truck for a gentleman named Zach that is a active helicopter pilot in the military right now. Caught my interest. I was like, you know, sounds like a good cause, so we agreed to it. And the guys at Buck Commander were gonna go steal the truck, brought it to us, and then we're gonna trick it out. Like, wheels, tires, lift, winch, bumpers, everything that RealTruck just wanted to throw at it. Hey Zeke, how's this Go Rhino bumper going?
It's going good.
It's going good?
Yep.
And these lights come from the stock bumper also?
From the factory bumper.
And the stock trailer plug?
Stock trailer plug, stock wiring.
So plug and play, good to go.
Plug and play, 2 little brackets, bolts right in.
Hey Chad, how's the Go Rhino steps going? Coming together?
Coming together, slowly but surely.
Seems like a pretty straightforward install.
Yeah, not too bad. Wiring takes a minute, but they're not too bad. They're pretty easy to do, so they turn out pretty great when they're all done.
Well, it's probably hot.
Hot plate. Nobody else wants to do all the fun stuff, so that's all right. It's not too bad. Just gotta take all these door panels off and then run the wiring, run a couple wires over to that side for the door switch, and then good to go.
In the last year, RealTruck has really come onto the picture, and we've always been a dealer of their products. Undercover was my very first display we had in the shop. So we can have a complete one-stop shop with just RealTruck products if a customer wants to do it. We're just putting a little tape on this so when we go up there with the bumper, if we accidentally bump into it, we don't scratch the truck. Little pro tip, there you go. I don't know if I can do it, Chad. I ate a lot of lunch, I might not be able to do it. We put the vertically challenged guy underneath there to put the bolts in. Works out great every time. So it looks great, and it used all factory mounting points, so it just went right back on like it's supposed to. Dylan's in the middle right now of going through the rear lift. He's got the springs in from Super Lift, and then he's fixing to put the Fox shocks in, and then we're gonna put the track bar bracket in, and then he'll be done with the rear half of the lift. Zach's gonna get upgraded to 35 1250 17 Nitto Ridge Grapplers. That's a hybrid tire from Nitto. It's like in between a mud train and an all-train. It's pretty aggressive, but it's got good ride characteristics and it's fairly quiet. There you go, in 12 minutes we put a rear bumper on and a lift. Hey, we know Zach was really, working at this and trying to, get it where he wanted it. He had a cool little top. I've never seen one of those before. I'm not gonna down it. It was kind of cool. But for the dog's sake, I think this new top's gonna be a lot better, a lot more ventilation. Sometimes I get excited on the forklift and kind of, have fun with the guys. Probably shouldn't do it, but anyways, we kind of spun a couple of donuts today and just blow off a little steam every once in a while, all in good fun. All right, for the last final piece, we're gonna put a nice little RTT emblem on the back so you can always remember us. This is the hardest part of the whole build. Golly, I got it crooked again. All right, cool. Thanks, Zach, for letting us do it. Actually, thanks Buck Commander and RealTruck for letting us do it. And hopefully Zach will be tickled with it.
All right, so today is where the fruit hits the ground, man. Probably less than 10 minutes before go time, and can't wait to see the look on his face. I mean, look at this thing. It's incredible. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not really a Jeep person, but that's not really a Jeep, is it? It's a real truck.
So I get home, climb in the car. The kids are excited to see me, but I said to her, hey, do you mind if we run up and take a look at the truck? She gives me some half answer of, yeah, we can do that, but then still proceeds to pull in the driveway. I'm thinking at the time, I just want to go to the dealership. The next thing you know, I open the door and it's a surprise party.
Fire!
So as awesome as that was, and I was like, oh, I've never had a surprise party before. I still would love to go see my truck, but now I get to hang out with all my friends, which was really nice and really cool. Definitely like Sam to blow up a truck and then throw a party. I walk into the backyard, and the next thing you know, I look over and I see this blur coming through the side part of my yard. And the next thing you know, I realize as it gets kind of close, basically driving over my septic system, that might be my Jeep.
Dude,
is this
why
yours?
not for me? Dude.
Is this yours?
Dude, I think so.
What's up, brother?
Dude.
How are you?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Did you have a good flight?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Are you shaking right now?
Yeah, I'm shaking. Why would you guys do that? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't we? You deserve it, man.
No. Are you kidding me?
So the reality starts happening that this is actually my truck. It's in my yard, and that these people would do this for me. Starts settling in, and my shock starts to go almost to an odd panic.
All right, you got the Go Rhino bumpers front and rear, and side steps. Rugged Ridge flares. Rugged Ridge backlights. And an actual cab you can put something in. You know what it's perfect for? It's probably perfect for a dog.
Oh, dude, girl. Wait, where's Curly?
What do you think?
Still in utter shock, and I see the dog that I've had at training in the back, which was just surprise on top of surprise. I immediately think, where's Curly at? And he was the one from Curly Top Dog that's been training my dog. And he's there. And again, just complete utter shock of really what was going on. I still don't think I came down from, my heart racing for about the next couple hours.
Huge thanks to Rocky and his boys. Did an unbelievable job getting this project done quickly. Incredibly grateful for RealTruck and their willingness to step in and just take care of one of our veterans. And man, from our side, it could not happen to a better guy. This is one of the more respected guys in his community, and now also we consider him part of the family here at E3.
All I could sit there and think to myself, just so undeserving. There's so many people that these guys have met, and it's not something that I deserve, but I'm truly grateful. It's a gift that I'm going to cherish for a long time and truly appreciate, and I got the baddest truck on the block, so it's something pretty cool.
Yo, this truck is awesome.
I feel like we should definitely spend a little bit of tires on these guys, huh?